Good afternoon. As we mentioned yesterday, this week's Torah portion is Bichu Koisai, which is the last portion of the book of Leviticus, and the Torah begins in Bichu Koisai Teilechu. If you will follow in my statutes. And typically what the word Bichu Koisai means are commandments that transcend our understanding. There's commandments that we understand, and there's commandments that transcend our understanding, and we have to dig deep into our faith to understand them. And what does it mean, Teilechu? You should go in, you should walk in my statutes. So the rabbis say, and Rashi brings it down, that you should toil in Torah, which in other words means that if there's something in the Torah that you don't understand and it transcends your understanding, deepen that understanding and deepen that relationship by trying to understand it and trying to study it. And what the Torah is really telling us, that a Jew has to use his mind, his study, his intellectual capacity to always try to deepen his relationship, her relationship with Almighty God. In fact, Maimonides tells us that when it comes to the Shema, what's the commandment that God gives us in the Shema that we read every day? V'yahavta eis Hashem Elokecha. You should love Almighty God. Asks Maimonides, how could you tell someone to love God? You can't command someone to love someone. Either they love them or they don't love them. So what does it mean? V'yahavta eis Hashem Elokecha. You should love your God. Says Maimonides, the commandment really is for us to contemplate all the things that God has done, to think about it, and to create through our intellectual thought and comprehension a love. And then the love will flow naturally. When a Jew studies Torah, when a Jew furthers their knowledge and their learning in Jewish thought, in Jewish literature, in Jewish Talmud, study, whatever it may be, they deepen their relationship with Almighty God. And the story is that it's never a time that we cease learning and studying. We always grow. And that's why the word he uses is Teilechu, to continue growing intellectually in our relationship with God. You know, Sunday was Lag BaOmer, and Lag BaOmer is a big day of weddings in the Jewish community, because between Passover and Shavuot is a time of mourning for the students of Rabbi Akiva, and many people don't get married then. And Lag BaOmer is one day when we seize that law and we celebrate. And many people set their weddings for that day, and especially this year was on a Sunday. And I just read an article on Friday about this couple in Philadelphia, Bernie and Marjorie, 102 and 100 years old. They live in a senior living facility in Philadelphia. They met a decade ago. Both of them lost their spouses and have children and grandchildren and great-grandchildren, some of them. And Bernie and Marjorie decided after 10 years that they want to further their relationship, and they got married. And Rabbi Wolberg, the rabbi who married them, spoke about the reality of seeing them in love and the relationship growing. Even at 102 and 100, you never cease to learn, to love, and to create relationships. And that's what the Torah is telling us. When it comes to any relationship we have to God, we have to deepen it through our study, through our connection to our Judaism, through using our intellectual capacity to become closer, to understand deeper. How do you love Almighty God? Through studying, through contemplating the magnitude, the grandeur of Almighty God and all that He has done for us in this world. It allows us to deepen our love and to grow our relationship with Almighty. God bless you and have an awesome